Close your eyes for 5 seconds and picture the life you want. See one simple scene. You pay for something with ease. You smile. You breathe. That picture is stronger than your current reality. This is law. You do not attract what you want. You attract what you are willing to be now. If you keep saying, "I'm broke," your subconscious writes that order. It does not know jokes from truth. It only knows the tone and the words you feed it. Today, you will give it a clean order. This session gives you 3 simple steps you can do in under 2 minutes. Do them today and watch for a small but real shift within 7 days. Open your eyes and take a slow breath. You did not arrive here by accident. Treat this moment like a green light from divine law. Consider it a friendly tap on the shoulder that says, "Yes, go." Your word is your wand. When you speak clearly, the law records. When you repeat steadily, the law installs. When you seal with calm, the law performs under grace and in perfect ways. We will not beg. We will not chase. We will not argue with fear. We will give a clear order once, then hold our peace. Let's talk about why the beginning matters. Many people start their day in a rush and hand their mind an order made of worry. They check the phone, see a bill, sigh, and say something small like, "Nothing ever works for me." That line is a seed. The subconscious is a loyal soil. It does not sort seeds into good and bad. It grows whatever is planted most often and most strongly. If you plant lack at breakfast, the soil will try to grow lack all day. If you plant provision with a steady tone, it will work on that instead. The soil is not the enemy. The habit is. There is a second reason beginnings matter: tone. The law hears tone, not excuses. If you say the right words with a shaky voice, the order is unclear. Imagine a kind judge reading a final verdict. The voice is calm. The words are simple. The decision is made. That is the voice you will use. You are not trying to force the universe. You are reading a lawful order to your own inner world. Now, a gentle warning, because love tells the truth. If you keep speaking against yourself, you will pay for it in your results. This is not a threat to scare you. It is a reminder to protect you. When you call yourself unlucky, the subconscious does not laugh and move on. It writes. When you say, "I can't afford it," 10 times a day, the subconscious does not debate you. It copies. The copying is automatic. The good news is that the fix is simple. Change the line, change the tone, change the habit. One clean order, repeated with calm, is stronger than hours of noisy worry. Here is the promise so you feel safe and clear. You will not need fancy language. You will not need to pretend or to feel huge emotions. You will not need to act like someone you are not. You will only need a short present tense sentence, a few quiet seconds of feeling, and a small slice of silence to seal it. Children can do it. Busy adults can do it. People who are tired can do it. The point is not drama. The point is order. Think about doors that seem to close on you. A client paused a project. A job ended. A friend could not help. Those are channels. Channels open and close. The source does not. People and jobs are faucets. The law is the spring. If one faucet turns off, most people panic and speak small, but the spring is still flowing. A new faucet can turn on in a day, a phone call, or an idea. Your words tell the inner spring where to send the water next. Let's make the opening even simpler. Say your chosen line as if you were reading a truth you trust. Keep your shoulders relaxed. Keep your jaw soft. If fear tries to jump in, answer once and only once. It is done. Do not argue for 10 minutes. Do not bargain. Stand still inside for a short moment and let the order drop like a letter into a mailbox. When you mail a letter, you do not run after the truck and ask every block if it was delivered. You trust the system. Here, the system is divine law. You may ask, what if I slip and say something negative? Then you correct it cleanly. You say, I cancel that. Only the law stands, and you speak your chosen line once more. Calm, not frantic. That is all. The correction is a broom, not a hammer. You do not need to punish yourself to start fresh. A clean floor is enough. There's one more truth that helps at the start. Your identity pulls more than your effort. When you softly choose, I am provided for, your choices begin to match that identity. You open the email you were avoiding. You send the message you were scared to send. You notice a small chance to save, to earn, or to share. These are not random. They are the first proof that the inner order is reaching the outer scene. Your job is to notice small good things and say, thank you. More like this, gratitude is rain for the seed. So here is your simple beginning. We will keep things child simple and adult strong. We will stop double speak before it starts. We will move you from I wish to I am, not by force, but by a steady tone and a short daily practice. Close your eyes once more and see that ordinary scene of ease. Take one slow breath. Say in a calm voice, provision finds me daily. I walk in increase, sit still for a moment and let the order settle. Speak once, seal it, walk on, it is done. Let's name the real problem in simple words. You say you want abundance, but your daily language argues against you. In the morning, you try a few quick affirmations. By lunch, you tell a friend, nothing works for me. At dinner, you joke, I'm always broke. That back and forth is doublespeak. The subconscious mind is like soil. It doesn't pick favorites. It grows what gets planted most often and with the strongest feeling. If you plant increase at 8 a.m. and water lack for the next 12 hours, the soil is confused, not evil. It just follows the biggest signal. There's another hidden leak, tone. The law hears your tone more than your excuses. You can say the right words in a shaky voice and still send a weak order. Think of a kind judge reading a final decision. Calm, steady, clear. That's the tone that gets recorded. Many people whisper a hopeful line in the morning, then spend the day speaking fear with a loud voice. The loud voice wins. Impatience hurts too. After you speak, you check the ground every hour to see if the seed is sprouted. You peek at your bank app 10 times a day, then call your words fake because the numbers didn't jump. A seed does its best work in the dark. Roots form where you cannot see. Digging up the soil to check progress only breaks the roots. Speak once, let it be, and give the process some quiet. Another trap is mixing up source with channels. A job, a client, a sale, a partner, these are channels like faucets on a wall. Faucets turn on and off. The source is the spring. It keeps flowing. When one channel closes, most people panic and start speaking small. That was my only chance. Number. It was one faucet. The spring is fine. When you cling to a faucet, you lower your tone and order the soil to grow fear. When you trust the spring, your voice stays even and new channels can open. There's also the habit of waiting for fireworks while ignoring whispers. You look for a huge sign in the sky but miss the small nudges that guide the day. A calm email, a helpful suggestion, a small paid invoice. The original signal is often soft before it's loud. If you call the soft signs nothing, you train your mind to miss the path. The path is built from small stones. Language choice matters more than people think. I will be keeps your good in the future. I am brings it into now. I hope tells the soil you're not sure. I decide tells the soil to start. Long speeches don't help. Short, present tense orders do. The subconscious is a good worker, not a lawyer. It follows the clearest line it receives, not the longest one. Idle words drain power. Complaining feels harmless because everyone does it, but each complaint is still a seed. Sarcasm feels smart, but the soil doesn't get the joke. It only hears the picture behind your words. If you keep saying, "Money runs away from me," the soil builds more moments that match that picture. You don't need to be perfect. You do need to be cleaner. Fewer messy lines, more clean lines. Identity and action must match the order you give. Many people say, "I'm abundant," then act like someone expecting loss, avoiding emails, dodging small responsibilities, refusing simple chances to offer value. That mismatch sends mixed orders. When identity and small actions line up, even tiny steps, replying to the message, finishing the form, checking the price, sending the pitch, become proof to the mind that your new line is real. Proof grows confidence. Confidence cleans tone. Pressure at the last minute is normal, but we misread it. Right before dawn, the sky is darkest. Right before birth, labor is strongest. Right before a breakthrough, life often applies pressure. Most people take that pressure as a denial and rewrite their order back to fear. See? It's not working. The law was finishing the job. The seed was pushing through the soil. Your words switch the light off. If you can hold steady through pressure, one calm line, one steady tone, you let the process complete. There's a social problem as well. You may be careful in private, then undo it in public to fit the room. You say, "I'm fine, just broke as always," because everyone laughs. But public words still plant seeds. If you need humor, choose a different joke. Protect your order the way you protect a child. You don't have to preach. You do need to keep your line intact. Finally, there's the habit of calling delays no. Delays are often preparation. A door shuts because it was the wrong size. A week stretches because you needed one more skill, one more contact, one more try. When you label every delay as a denial, you lower your voice and order the soil to stop. If you label delay as shaping time, your tone stays warm, the order stays active, and the next right door can appear without drama. So the problem is not that you're unlucky or that the law ignores you. The problem is doublespeak, shaky tone, digging up seeds, worshiping channels, missing whispers, future tense language, idle words, mismatched identity and action, panic under pressure, public talk that undoes private work, and misreading delays. Each of these is fixable with small, human steps. Clean up the line you use. Keep the tone kind and final. Let the roots work in the dark. Trust the spring, not the faucet. Notice the whispers. Speak in the present. Clip the idle talk. Align your small actions. Breathe through pressure. Guard your order in public. Treat waiting as preparation. When these leaks close, the same day can feel different, lighter, clearer, steadier, because your inner order finally matches what you say you want. This is the simple engine behind manifestation, explained so clearly a child can use it, and an adult can trust it. Divine law answers to a clean order, not to noise. The subconscious is the worker that carries the order into your life. It does not argue, it does not judge, it does not get the joke. It copies what you repeat with feeling and certainty. Think of the process as three parts that always work together. Words write the order, feeling stamps the order, and silence seals the order. When these three line up, the invisible begins to shape the visible under grace and in perfect ways. Words write the order. Your words are not small, they are instructions. When you speak in the present tense with a steady tone, you hand the inner worker a clear page to copy. I am guided to the right doors. Provision finds me daily. I walk in increase. These are simple, short, present tense lines that a mind can carry without friction. Long speeches muddy the page. Future tense pushes the good away from now. Sarcasm tears the page. The clearest orders are short, kind, and final, like a judge reading a verdict. If a child can repeat it, you are probably doing it right. Feeling stamps the order. A stamp makes a letter deliverable. Without the stamp, the address is nice, but it does not move. Feeling is that stamp. This does not mean acting or forcing huge emotions. It means giving the order a small breath of reality, 15 to 30 seconds of calm imagination that feels ordinary and true. Picture the tiny scene that fits your sentence, the card tap that goes through, the bill you pay with ease, a simple smile on your face and unclenched shoulders. Ordinary pictures slide past the gate faster than grand fantasies because the subconscious accepts them as normal. We want normal, repeatable ease, not a single dramatic spike that the mind files under rare. Silence seals the order. After speaking and feeling, you stop. You let the roots form in the dark. You do not dig up the seed to check if it is growing. You do not argue with fear for 10 minutes. If fear knocks, answer once. It is done. And return to quiet. This short quiet is not nothing. It is the seal that keeps the instruction from leaking. In that still moment, the worker inside gets to work. You are not avoiding life. You are allowing the order to settle into the soil so it can push a sprout through at the right time. Here's another way to see the same principle with pictures that stick. Your words are the street address you write on the envelope. Your feeling is the stamp. Your silence is the moment you drop it in the mailbox and let the system run. Chasing the mail truck does not speed delivery. Trust does. Or imagine a thermostat. The number you set is the identity you choose. The heater and cooler are just channels. When the set point is steady, the room moves toward it. If you keep changing the set point every hour or shouting at the vents, the system wastes energy. Keep the set point calm and the room follows. The principle also includes this key. Identity pulls more than effort. Desire is the spark. Identity is the magnet. I hope I'll be provided for, whispers from far away. I am provided for speaks from inside the house. When you decide who you are now, even in small ways, your choices quietly match the decision. You answer the email. You finish the form. You accept a simple paid task you used to overlook. These small moves are not random. They are the first pieces of the outer world rearranging to fit your inner order. Divine order loves steady people. It meets them in motion. Remember the difference between affirmations and a decree. Affirmations are practice sentences. They can help train your mouth and mood. A decree is a verdict. A decree says, this is the order. In this work, we speak like a kind judge, not a desperate beggar. We are not trying to squeeze a blessing out of a cold universe. We are aligning with law. Under grace means without harm, without strain, in ways that bless everyone involved. If a path would hurt you or others, that path is not under grace amici, and it can close for your protection. A closed door can be care, not rejection. The principle also clarifies source versus channels. The source is the spring. Channels are faucets. Jobs, clients, stores, and people are changeable. The spring is steady. When you mistake a faucet for the spring, your voice shakes and your order becomes fear. When you keep your eyes on the spring, your tone stays even and a new faucet can open without drama. Your words direct the water. Your calm keeps the pipe clear. Timing is part of the law. Seeds do not argue about the season. They grow on schedule. Delay does not mean denial. It often means alignment. Sometimes you need one more skill or one more friend, and sometimes the other side of your blessing needs one more week to be ready for you. Think of a bridge being built from both banks of a river. You cannot see the welders on the far side, but they are working. Your job is to keep placing your beams. The clear word, the brief feeling, the quiet seal, the small daily action. When the last beams meet, it looks like a sudden miracle. It was steady work. Now a word about tone and consistency. Tone is the music of your order. A kind, steady tone tells the worker, copy this. A shaky, begging tone tells the worker, we are not sure. Consistency beats intensity. A short, clean order repeated daily will outproduce a loud, dramatic session followed by a week of worry. Think of brushing your teeth. 2 minutes every day is better than 1 hour once a month. This is hygiene for your inner world. What about mistakes? You will make them. Everyone does. The principle gives a simple repair tool. Cancel and replace. I cancel that. Only the law stands. Then speak your line once with a calm voice. Do not punish yourself. A broom is enough. The sooner you sweep, the cleaner the floor. Finally, the principle explains why public declarations help. Saying your line out loud in a safe space or typing a short decision like, I decide now, sets your tone in front of witnesses, your own eyes, and the simple community around you. This is not for show, it is for strength. It is easier to keep a promise you have said out loud. Your spoken word becomes a track your day can run on. To sum up the principle in one sentence, you can carry in your pocket. Words write the order, feeling stamps it, silence seals it, identity pulls it, and consistency delivers it. Under grace and imperfect ways, decide, align, become. Your word is your wand. Speak once, seal it, walk on. It is done. People learn best from stories, so let's make this principle visible with simple, true pictures. These stories are not here to impress you. They are here to make the rule easy to trust. Words write the order, feeling stamps it, silence seals it. And delay is often preparations under grace and in perfect ways. First, a short modern story. Mia felt stuck. She chose one line, right doors open for me daily under grace. She spoke it like a gentle verdict morning and night, felt one small scene, replying to an email calmly, and sat in silence for half a minute. On day 4, a friend forwarded a job post that fit her skills. She applied. Nothing happened for a week. Her mind wanted to panic. Instead, she kept her tone even and did the next small thing. She updated her portfolio. On day 12, a manager wrote back, the project started small but steady and later grew. What changed? Her identity and tone. She stopped digging up the seed and let roots form. The channel looked ordinary. The timing looked slow, but the order was working the whole time. Now, a picture from Scripture that even a child can imagine. Moses stood in front of the Red Sea. Behind him, an army. In front, water. Every fact said, no way. Yet the instruction was simple. Stand still. That stillness was the seal. When the moment was right, the way opened. What does this teach? Sometimes the law waits until the last honest minute to reveal the path, because that is when trust is cleanest and the lesson will last. Panic feels useful, but stillness is stronger. When you speak and then stand still inside, You give the invisible room to arrange what you cannot. Another picture, Joseph. Young Joseph saw a future where he would lead and help many. Instead of going straight to the palace, he went into a pit, then into prison. It looked like the wrong direction. But those hard rooms trained his wisdom, his patience, and his skill with people. When the door finally opened, he had the character to carry the blessing and share it. The pit prepared the palace. The prison prepared the power. The delay was not a no. It was shaping time. When your order is, I am trusted with more, the law may grow your capacity first, so the more does not crush you when it arrives. Here's a quiet hero from history. George Washington Carver was born into slavery and faced many closed doors. He believed the Creator would show him answers in nature if he listened. He would walk at dawn and ask for guidance. He did not get instant fame. He got steady ideas, better ways to use a simple peanut to heal the soil and help farmers eat. He went on to discover hundreds of uses, and those ideas saved lives. Years of nothing big were years of building. He aligned daily. He acted on small ideas. He trusted timing. The spring kept flowing and the right doors opened as he was ready to walk through them. Let's add one more example people quote often because it is so clear. Thomas. Edison tried thousands of times to make a working light bulb. He did not call the tries failure. He called them ways that do not work. Every test refined the next one. His order was steady. I bring light. His actions matched his identity. He did not worship one channel. He did not quit when a faucet turned off. He kept the set point the same and let the room come up to temperature. Your tries are not wasted. They are shaping your method and your mind so the final result becomes normal, repeatable, and safe to scale. Notice what all these pictures share. There is a clear line spoken in the present. Right doors open for me. Stand still. I am trusted with more. There is a way. There's a small human action. Reply to the email, update the portfolio, show up and serve, test the next version. There is calm in the middle, a short silence that keeps the order from leaking out through worry. And there is a right reading of delay, not as punishment, but as alignment. You may ask, but why do I feel more pressure right before good things happen? Think of a seed right before it breaks the soil. The shell resists, then gives way. Think of dawn right before sunrise. It looks darker for a moment. Think of birth. Labor peaks just before the child arrives. Pressure often means the process is finishing, not failing. If you can hold your line and your tone when pressure rises, you let the sprout break through. Many people switch their order at that very moment and send the worker back to the start. You will not do that. You will breathe once, say, "It is done," and let the roots do their job. Also, notice the scale of evidence. Small signs come first: a paid invoice, a helpful message, a fresh idea, an easier mood when you look at a bill. If you label these as nothing, you train your mind to miss the path the law is laying out for you. If you label them as first fruit, you water them. What you admire, you invite. What you thank, you multiply. Gratitude is not a trick word. It is rain. Protect your order in public the same way you protect it in private. Jokes about being unlucky might get a laugh, but the soil does not laugh. It copies. Choose different jokes. If someone asks, "How are you doing?" you can be honest without planting weeds. Say, "I'm moving in the right direction." That line is true and safe. It keeps your inner set point steady while you still sound human and kind. Finally, understand why the law sometimes closes a door that looks perfect. Under grace means in ways that bless everyone involved. If a path would harm you or someone else, that path can close for your protection. A closed door might be care. A short delay might be mercy. This does not mean you sit still forever. It means you keep your line clean and take the next small right step that fits that line. If the step is right, it will carry a feeling of simple peace, not panic. Peace is the sign. These stories are here to make the rule feel real in your body. Speak clearly, feel briefly, seal with quiet, act in small ways that match your identity, and read delays as preparation. The law is the spring. Channels are faucets. If one faucet closes, the water still flows. Keep your voice kind and final. Keep your eyes open for soft signs. Keep your hands busy with the next right task. Your word is your wand. Under grace and in perfect ways, order becomes outcome. It is done. This is the simple, doable method you can use today. It takes about 2 minutes in the morning, a few breaths at midday, and a short, quiet moment at night. It does not require perfect mood, fancy words, or big emotions. It only needs a clean sentence, a small, real feeling, and a brief silence. Think of it like mailing a letter. You write the address, you place the stamp, you drop it in the mailbox. Your job is clarity. The system, divine law, does the delivery under grace and in perfect ways. Step 1 is word as command. Choose one present tense line that fits your situation and say it slowly 3 times, out loud with a calm, kind tone. Keep your shoulders relaxed and your jaw soft, as if you are a gentle judge reading a final decision. Short is strong. Present tense is strong. Begging words, please, maybe, I hope, are weak because they sound unsure. Future tense, I will be, keeps your good far away. Use I am, I have, or it comes to me, so the inner worker can copy it now. Here are safe, simple examples you can copy exactly. Money circulates to me naturally. I have received provision finds me daily. I walk in increase. I am guided to the right doors, under grace, in perfect ways. I am calm, clear, and wise with money. If your goal is not money but peace or direction, use something like, I choose calm now. I carry it into my day. Or, right ideas reach me easily. Speak in a room temperature voice. No strain, no theater, no whisper of fear. If a child could repeat your sentence, it is clean enough. Step 2 is feeling as alignment. Close your eyes for 15 to 30 seconds and picture one tiny, ordinary scene that matches your line. Ordinary is faster than fantasy because the subconscious accepts normal with less fight. See your card tap and the screen say approved. See your phone show a paid invoice. See yourself bringing home simple groceries and smiling at the receipt. Hear the click of a door you wanted to open. Feel the lightness in your shoulders. Smell the coffee, the paper of a small envelope, the air of a tidy room. Keep the picture small and real. It only has to feel possible and peaceful. If you struggle to feel, do not force emotion. Let your body do the work. Unclench your jaw, drop your shoulders, lengthen your exhale. Let a tiny smile touch your face. Those small body signals tell the inner worker, this is safe and normal. That is enough. Step 3 is silence as seal. Sit quietly for 30 to 60 seconds. No checking, no bargaining, no mental tug of war. If a worried thought knocks, answer once. It is done, and let it pass like a cloud. Notice your breath moving at a slow, steady pace. You can keep your eyes closed or softly open, but keep your attention calm. This short silence is not empty. It is the seal that keeps the instruction from leaking out through fear. In the same way, sealed envelopes travel farther than open ones. Sealed orders travel better than noisy ones. Build a daily rhythm that is light and repeatable. Morning. Speak your line, about 20 seconds. Feel the tiny scene, 20 seconds. Sit in silence, 20 to 40 seconds. Midday reset if you want. Whisper your line once, exhale slowly, and return to your task. This takes 10 seconds and keeps your set point steady. Evening. Whisper your line once and give thanks for any small sign. A paid bill, a helpful email, a calmer mood, a friendly message, a clear idea. Gratitude is rain. It helps the seed grow. Use the cancel and replace tool when you slip. If you catch yourself saying, "I'm broke," do not panic and do not argue for a long time. Say, "I cancel that." Only the law stands. Then speak your chosen line once in a calm voice. Think of this like sweeping crumbs off a clean floor. You do not need a hammer, you need a broom. One clean correction is enough. Protect your tone. The law records tone more than excuses. If you say, "I am provided for" with a tight throat and a shaky breath, the order sounds weak. Before you speak, make a tiny physical reset. Breathe out fully, drop your shoulders, soften your jaw, and place your feet flat on the floor. A steady body makes a steady sound, and a steady sound makes a clear order. Consistency beats intensity. 1 minute every morning for 7 days will do more than one dramatic hour followed by a week of worry. Match your identity and small actions with your sentence so the outer world has something to grab onto. Identity pulls more than effort. If your line is, "I am guided to the right doors," open one quiet door in your day. Answer the email you have avoided, send one polite message, look up one simple price, finish one small form, tidy your workspace for 5 minutes. If your line is, "I walk in increase," treat $5 with respect, record it, save it, or give a small kind gift. These tiny moves are not random. They are evidence your mind can see and file under "this is real now." Evidence builds confidence, and confidence cleans tone. Keep your eyes on source, not channels. A job, a client, a store, or a person is a faucet. Faucets can turn on and off. The source is the spring. When one faucet closes, speak your line again with the same steady tone and let a new faucet open without drama. Do not worship faucets. Aim your words at the spring. Under grace and in perfect ways, supply reaches me. Your calm helps the plumbing of life reroute the water where it can reach you. Guard your order in public talk as kindly as you guard it in private. You can be honest without planting weeds. If someone asks, "How are things?" and money is tight, you can say, "I'm moving in the right direction," or "I'm working a clean plan," instead of "broke as always." That keeps your set point steady and still sounds human. Choose jokes that do not insult your own future. The soil does not get sarcasm. It only hears the picture behind the words. Use language that lands now. Present tense is your friend. I am, I have. It comes, I receive. I walk in increase. Keep your sentence under 12 words if you can. If belief feels hard, use a bridge like "I choose calm now" or "I allow right help today." Bridges are honest and still move you forward. After a few days, you can step from "I choose" to "I am." Watch for first fruit, small signs that the order is active. A discount you did not expect, a kinder mood while paying a bill, a clear idea that saves time, a person who replies faster than usual. Write a 2-line note in your phone or a small notebook. First fruit today, paid invoice, easy call. What you notice grows. What you thank multiplies. If pressure builds, remember the picture of seeds and dawn. It often feels darker just before the sprout breaks the soil or before the sun climbs the horizon. Pressure near the end is common. It means the process is finishing, not failing. Breathe once. Say, "It is done." Keep your voice even and let the roots do their job. You do not have to shout the order 100 times. You only have to keep it clean while life rearranges its pieces around you. This method stays simple on purpose. Children can do it. Busy adults can do it. Tired hearts can do it. Speak one clean line in the present. Feel one tiny, ordinary scene for a few quiet seconds. Sit in a short silence and let the order settle. Walk through the day like a person who already received. Calm, courteous, ready for good. Your word is your wand. Speak once. Seal it. Walk on. It is done. This is your homework for a gentle but powerful week. It is light, simple, and built for real life. You do not need a perfect mood, special tools, or long sessions. You need one clear sentence, a few quiet seconds, and a steady tone. Think of this practice like brushing your teeth. Short, daily, and strong over time. Begin with the 24-hour plan and start today. In the morning, complete the 3 steps in about 1 to 2 minutes. Step 1 is to speak your sentence slowly 3 times in a calm voice. Step 2 is to close your eyes for 15 to 30 seconds and picture one small, ordinary scene that matches the sentence. Step 3 is to sit in silence for 30 to 60 seconds and let the order settle. During the day, protect your order. If you slip and say something small like, "I am broke," do not panic. Say, "I cancel that." Only the law stands. Then speak your sentence once and move on. Take one tiny action that matches your identity. Answer one email, send one polite message, tidy one small space, record one expense, or accept one simple chance to offer value. At night, whisper your sentence once and write one line. "It is done because I am," filling the blank with identity words such as calm, wise, generous, or guided. Add one line of gratitude for first fruit you noticed today. A kind reply, a small paid invoice, a helpful idea, a peaceful moment while paying a bill. What you notice grows. What you thank multiplies. Continue with the 7-day challenge and keep the same seed. Use the same present tense sentence all week. Do not change it each day. We are growing an oak, not chasing butterflies. Keep the morning practice short and clean. If you want a midday reset, whisper your sentence once, exhale slowly, and return to your task. In the evening, write the 2 lines again, your identity sentence and one first fruit. By day 3 or 4, you may feel a steadier tone. By day 5 or 6, you may spot small outer signs. Do not call them nothing. They are early fruit and proof that roots are working in the dark. Treat them with respect. Choose your sentence with care, and use these if you need ideas. For money, say, "Money circulates to me naturally." I have received for guidance, say, "I am guided to the right doors, under grace, in perfect ways." For stability, say, "Provision finds me daily." I walk in, increase. For peace, say, "I choose calm now and carry it into my day." Keep the sentence short, present, and kind. If belief feels hard, begin with a bridge such as "I choose" or "I allow." Then move to "I am" after a few days. Guard your tone like music that keeps time. Before speaking, breathe out fully, drop your shoulders, and soften your jaw. Speak like a gentle judge reading a verdict. Calm, clear, and final. Divine law records tone more than excuses. Consistency beats intensity. 1 clean minute every morning for 7 days will do more than 1 dramatic hour followed by a week of worry. Use the cancel and replace tool as your quick repair. When stray words slip out, sweep them fast. Say, "I cancel that." Only the law stands, then speak your sentence once. Do not scold yourself, and do not start a long debate. A broom is enough. Keep the floor clean and keep moving. Keep your eyes on the source and not on the channels. People, jobs, stores, and clients are faucets. The source is the spring. Faucets can turn off, the spring keeps flowing. If a faucet closes this week, do not worship it. Aim your words at the spring. Under grace and in perfect ways, supply reaches me. Then take the next small step that fits your identity. New faucets can open without drama when your tone stays even. Match your actions to your identity so the outer world has something to hold. If your sentence says, I walk in increase, treat $5 with care, set aside a tiny savings, or offer a small, kind gift. If your sentence says, I am guided, clear your inbox for 10 minutes, send one brave message, or research one simple step you avoided. These moves are not random. They are proof your mind can see. Proof builds trust. Trust cleans tone. Handle pressure with a steady heart. If this week feels heavier right before something good, remember seeds and dawn. It often looks darker just before light. Breathe once. Say, it is done. Keep your voice even. Pressure near the end means the process is finishing, not failing. Do not switch your order at the last minute. Hold steady and let the sprout break the soil. Protect your public words as kindly as you protect your private ones. You can be honest and still plant good seeds. If someone asks, how are things, and money is tight, say, I'm moving in the right direction, or I am working a clean plan, instead of jokes that plant lack. The soil does not understand sarcasm. It only hears pictures. If you miss a day, start where you are. Do not call the week lost. Do the next morning as usual. If you remember at lunchtime, complete a short set now. Speak once, feel once, and sit in silence once. Order loves a fresh start. Give it one. Track first fruit so results become visible. Keep a small note in your phone or a card in your wallet. Each day write 2 short lines. Identity, I am, and first fruit. Read the week's list on day 7. Most people are surprised by how many small shifts appear once they begin looking. Now make your public decree as your call to action. Speak it once here and let it lock your tone. I decide now. You are not begging, you are choosing. Your word is your wand. Decide, align, become. Take one slow breath. See one ordinary scene of ease. Say your sentence in a calm voice. Sit in a short silence and let the order settle. Walk through the day like a person who has already received. Calm, courteous, and ready for good. Under grace and in perfect ways, order becomes outcome. Speak once. Seal it, walk on, it is done.